Put the ones in the air, because here comes the OTC, the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns.
It is an experience every single time Roman Reigns walks down the aisle. There's aura, and then there's this aura.
The following contest is a six-man tag match. Introducing first, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
Talking about Roman Reigns, second generation star. He's outshined nearly every member of his family tree, man. I'm gonna tell you, undeniable aura. You're talking about pure, smooth, debonair dude. You gotta give him his props.
He's had the most WrestleMania main events in history with 10. One of two men to main event consecutive nights of WrestleMania. Booker, I'm going to ask you the question, is Roman the greatest of all time in WWE?
Stat sheet, man, stat sheet. Grand Slam champion. Held the Universal Championship for 1,316 days. The longest reigning champion in nearly 40 years, man. That's that man, Roman Reigns.
But Booker, I asked you if you think he's the greatest of all time.
Damn it, stats.
So that means he is, in your mind?
Yes.
And a combined weight of 493 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, the team of Jimmy and main event Jay, the Usos.
Here come the ones. Before joining the Bloodline, they were already considered an all-time great team, but now they've proven it beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, unifying the Raw and SmackDown tag titles, the longest tag title reign in WWE history, that is more than enough proof.
Gentlemen, I suggest you put your wands down. The MFTs have arrived.
Accompanied by Tonga Loa, and a combined weight of 470 pounds, Solo Sikoa and Tonga MFT.
Gentlemen, just take a look at the army that Solo has assembled. Doesn't need his brothers, doesn't need his cousins. Just these guerrilla soldiers.
Yeah, MFT is tough, but they just abuse the rules. Just abuse the numbers game. Just you wait. Once the locker room teams up against them, MFT might run into some trouble.
Therein lies the trouble. Everyone else in the locker room is focused on themselves, but this family tree, it's unshakable.
Oh, let me tell you, there's no better teammate to have than family. And this is the biggest and the baddest family around, man. MFT, they want to take it all. And who's going to stop them?
Say hello to the Samoan werewolf. Jacob Fatu is here, and he's on the hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Absolutely terrified. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. The eyes never lie, man.
Bottom line, Book, how scary is Jacob Fatu? How would you handle him if you were in the ring with him?
I mean, look at him. Unbelievable athleticism for a man his size. He can do it all in the middle of that ring. He's the one to watch. Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf. Oh my God, man. Oh my God.
Whenever the MFT...
That could finish off Roman.
Making the save, still alive here.
Springboard misses the target.
Putting him right on the corner. Something's coming.
Textbook scoop slam. Nicely done.
Absolutely relentless offense here.
Just going all out with every blow. Lightning fast punches.
The tribal chief has acquired the target. This ends now.
Oh, and he manages to reverse. There's the tag. Stop right to the gut. And how exactly do you put your ego aside in a six-man tag team match? There's a lot of pride on both sides here.
But if you're smart, you place victory as priority number one. Because if one wins, you all win. Play for the team now. If you want to fight over the credit, challenge them to a singles match later and settle it all there. Oh no, trapping the arm. A vicious stops to the hand.
You gotta wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. Oh, stop right to the hand.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Out to the apron. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? This onrush has got to be draining Sikoa.
And Roman has really been able to neutralize Solo. Burying knees into the body. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Oh, stop right to the hand. You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this. official clearing the area as this match continues on. And the referee is not going to allow that object in the ring anymore.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
A back suplex right onto the apron.
You are guaranteed to hit a steel beam out on the apron, and they definitely just felt all of it.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Using that barricade with great effect. Sikoa avoids the offense.
Oh, smash right into those steel steps, man.
Big boot. Headbutt connects. That hard-hitting style of Reigns getting counteracted there.
Intense offense, as always, from the enforcer. Once again, that is not what chairs were created for. And a series of vicious stomps. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Roman Reigns ready to go.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle.
And this is just a vulgar display of ruthlessness. My God, enough!
Ducks out of harm's way. Oof.
Using the head and set flying.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
The belly.
Roman Reigns dogging his opponent here. I don't like this coming. Here we go.
Boom! Solo with a timely counter.
Like it was nothing.
Roman being the aggressor.
Reigns has his opponent figured out. Shoving him into the corner now.
Solo isn't taking this line down anymore.
Yes, Sikoa getting some newly determined focus.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Looking like a rugby match with that tackle.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Roman got out of dodge.
And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Follows up. Shoulders down. He saw that coming.
Goes into the corner.
Ooh, big beat. Roman spear. Roman might have him. And right into the cover.
2 count. Right, only 2.
A defiant kick out. That's what that was. He's letting everyone know if you want to keep him down, you're going to have to put him down.
It's not often we see the tribal chief held up at the 1-yard line. You have to think Roman will want to dial up that maneuver one more time.
Oh, a bit of the sweet silence there, man.
This has been an exquisite performance tonight.
Is victory close? This could be it. He breaks the ref's count after 1.
Oh, this one ain't over yet.
He's able to dodge that one in time. Propping him up in the corner.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Sikoa crafting an attack.
Big time, belly to belly.
In off the tag.
Oh, big splash in the corner.
Double underhook.
Double underarm hook. Wait a minute.
Alabama slam. Wow.
Tag. Opportunity to double team here.
Oh, kick to the gut.
Tamatanga doesn't seem as composed after that attack.
And that's the kind of offense that's going to earn Reigns a spot in the Hall of Fame. Down face first.
Set up in the corner. What is coming next? A hard-driven boot to the stomach there.
Clothesline. Avoided contact and brought a big attack of their own.
Double team action here. Pinned in the corner. What a right hand.
Oh, watch this display of power.
Rolling out now. He's getting out of there for a little bit. Buying some time to recover. Roman Reigns. Oh, we're going to go for it.
Simple but effective technique to get out of there. Able to slip out of that situation.
Superman punch.
He made the save just in time. Fireman's carry. Nice takedown. He turned it into a flapjack.
Tag in the corner. And now being held.
Oh, big punch to an exposed stomach.
Picture perfect drop kick. Got him in the corner now.
Oh, wait a minute. Gonna double up here. Oh,
Double big back body drop. And Jay reverses.
she's right behind. Nice schoolboy there.
An ineffective pin.
I don't know who's more shocked he just kicked out. The fans, us announcers, or his opponent.
Boom. He's already feeling the effects.
Oh, finds an opening and delivers the boot. There it is, the spear. Oh, and shoulders down, got the cover.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
It's clearly taken a lot out of them to still kick out at this point, but he knows it's worth it.
This is not wrestling. This is not sports entertainment. This is brilliance.
Could be nap time. And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation.
Tag. Oh, here we go. He's about to clean house.
Caught with a jawbreaker.
Super kick.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Just using their foot as a weapon. Boot right to the throat.
Just launched. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Boom.
Oh, God. That looked devastating. Just like that, Roman gets stopped.
Oh, fought that off with the stiff elbow, man. Oh, respond with a punch right to the stomach.
Rapid fire Samoan drop. Roman Reigns setting up for his patented move. He's able to counter that.
Placing him in that corner and looking to do some damage. Punishing power slam.
Tag! Finally! Time for the tables to turn.
A reversal. Well scouted.
To the face. What a redirect.
A quick reversal by Jay. Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake. Turns it around. Tag. Sent out to the center of the ring. Double super kick. Crippling attack on the knee. Oh, Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go.
Tags their partner.
Tama Tonga setting it up. Here it comes. Tongan twist. Tama making it loud and clear for his opponent tonight.
Big clothesline right over the top. Teetering.
And a shoulder to the gut.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Set up in the corner now. Tag. Isolated now in the corner.
Oh, big shot right there to the gut.
And Tama Tonga has suffered a lot of damage at this point.
Reigns has been such a hostile force during the course of this match. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a guaranteed classic. A match we will be speaking about from the top.
Usos splash!
Exclamation delivered by Jimmy Uso.
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts.
I can't even believe this anymore. I just want to sit back and enjoy this battle. Oh, yes, man.
Man, what timing on that counter. That'll turn your lights out.
Uso with a long super kick. Terrible position for Tama Tonga. Taking him to the corner now.
Oh, what a headbutt.
Kick right to the face.
And he makes the tag.
Watch out, coming in hot.
What a blistering kick right there, dog.
Solo has him.
The spinning Solo by Sikoa. Rearing. Jimmy saw it coming. Big back body drop. What elevation.
This is can't miss action right now, and this crowd is loving it.
Not an empty seat in the house, and everybody is on their feet now.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Solid spike.
Sikoa just turned the lights out.
Oh, he kicked out.
Jay has been put through the ringer, and he's still not done fighting.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you got to do a little more to finally finish this. His body has to be racked with pain.
At this point in the match, you have to hope your teammates are in better shape.
Up the rope he goes.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Into the cover. No, helping their teammate out there. Roman Reigns makes the tag.
Superman punch.
Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
Saving his team from defeat.
Roman Reigns, target acquired, locked in spear. Will Reigns close this out?
Brought down with a DDT.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm. Jumping cutter.
Reigns able to get out of the way.
Set straight in the barricade.
In a big boot.
Reigns taking a moment to see if the fans will show some love.
Measured elbow drop.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out. Tama Tonga taking a moment to see if the fans will show some love.
Carefully placed stomp to...
Roman with his opponent down. We know what he's aiming for here. Spear!
That could put Tama down for good. Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing foot. Cover on Tama Tonga. This could do it. Partner making the save. Breaking up the pin.
Not leaving anything up to chance there.
Gets driven into the corner.
Reigns comes up short on that attack. Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me? On the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
Trying to soften up his midsection here.
Tongaloa is waiting a bit right now.
Any attempts of offense from Tongaloa are being sapped.
Superman punch.
Cover up by Tonga.
Tama could end it there.
Makes the save, and they continue this match.
So much tension applied to the leg.
From the heavens.
He fails to connect.
Tag made. Wait a minute.
And a boot to the gut.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Taken down by the neck.
He slipped out of the way there.
Bang spear. Into the pin. This could be it.
2. What a 6-man tag match.
Here are your winners, the team of Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, and Jay Uso.
These 3 have to be happy with their performance here tonight.
I'll hang my hat on a win of that caliber any day of the week. This is one to be proud of.